Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now the first baseman,
Leading
Luis
off tonight
Arias.
for San Diego, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
The other way. Throws across the diamond. And a quick out, number one. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Ground ball up the middle. And they take care of Tatis for the out. So up next, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that is that.
Town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind. It's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it.
Back now at Fenway, and on the mound in this one, Michael King.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And there's a foul ball. Way out front for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then,
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And Devers hits that one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Tristan Casas in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And there's a hit. In from third is the tying run. The throw in.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right.
I ain't gonna lie, he was out.
To it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
In the dirt. Two outs. Swings through that one.
1-1.
That clips the zone. And the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard hit right side. And he's out on the tag. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Second inning set to go. And now it's Manny Machado. Hout back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
And Manny gets a piece. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth in his 6th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And that's outside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
0-2.
Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Boston, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to Connor Wong. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. That drops in, plays it on a hop. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Batting ninth.
And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. Misses the sweeper.
0-1.
That one drilled left field. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Duran in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. Missed with a changeup. And the count is 2-0. That's back. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's Jason Hayward.
Left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Elias Diaz.
Number 17, Elias Diaz.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0 balls,
Throw
1
to
strike.
third. He's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Back to the mound. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here in Boston,
Leading
now
off,
the number 2
one of
hitter,
Red Sox,
Alex
third
Bregman.
baseman, Alex
Right through
Bregman.
there for a strike.
0-1.
Tried
What
to
you
check
got?
his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Not
2-2.
close with that one. The count now 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to
He's
first.
out.
Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now it's Devers
Now
at the
batting,
plate.
the
Just not a
designated
good
hitter,
pitch to swing at.
umpire.
One reason he's an everyday player is he
Devers.
usually lays off of that junk.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Dunn gets under it. And there's 1 away. Here's Alex Bregman.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Out to short. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
In the air on the infield. 2 away now. Now batting Tristan Casas. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Milwaukee, pitching in our game today, Richard Fitz. What do you have on him, Siggy?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This to 3rd. Zips it across. 1 gone, bottom half of the 1st. And now it's Christian Yelich. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now it's William Contreras. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
1-1.
Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garrett Mitchell will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, it looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Wilyer Abreu. That one misses. Ball one. Cortez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball. Grabs it barehanded. Fires to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting fifth.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Story.
Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike one. No score here in the second. Swings through that one out in front that time. Outside. Ball two. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Connor Wong. Down and in, moved his feet. Runner on the go.
Really just.
Abreu over at second, 1 down. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single. 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one ripped. Going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The relay to the plate. Close play, but in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
David Hamilton in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. And misses inside. 1 out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2-2.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a
runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here at American Family Field. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Fitz back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball. 1 and 2.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. This is Bryce Terang. Just missed. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And they close the gap. It's 4-1. Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. And we're back. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just missed. Ground ball right side, Terang. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, the first baseman,
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering upstairs. And a big swing and a miss.
Careful.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Trevor Story.
Number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And first offering is fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
0-2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Contreras gathers, throws to first. That completes the strike. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Oliver Dunn. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. On the ground. Story in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Doubled his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's the strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
There's the strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one is upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now here is William Contreras. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the dirt, but kept close. Popped up. Hamilton makes the grab. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
1-1.
And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. And that's outside. 1-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the 4th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And he grounds 1 to the right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 2-1. The Brewers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 2-2. And there's a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Now batting Jarren Duran. Cortez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. 2-0. That one missed.
Strike. Woo.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Lefty on lefty matchup, and sometimes you could be on roller skates a little bit where you're quickly wanting to get out of the way, but the other times are you're saying probably safer if I just try to get a fat part of my body on the baseball and won't hurt as much.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. The throw. Tag, and he's out. To the right side. Slings to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Devers now 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And now the count is even. Upstairs.
1 strike.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strike.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Joseph Ortiz. Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Line drive, and it stays fair. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now Oliver Dunn. Bunts it towards the mound. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Puts a bunt down. On to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice. Here comes Christian Yelich.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Rafaela under it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And that one almost hit him.
Hey! 1-1.
The 1-2. In the air, left field. Freeland puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Story now. That's down and in.
1-0.
Out towards right center field. Chourio makes his way towards it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Ripped on a line to center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Abreu going back. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Number 45, Abner Uribe.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swung on, belted. Freeland ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Rafaela at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one above the zone.
1-2.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one hit to right. Chourio settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. And ball one. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Uribe back to work. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3. Up and in, ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Devers, 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of him.
Swing and a miss. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Oliver Dunn.
Third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Puts a bunt down. That just misses. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Bunted back towards the mound. Whips it to Casas. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Chourio at first, 1 gone. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So stepping in
Up
for
next
Boston,
Red Sox,
Wilyer
the right
Abreu.
fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story now.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to
1
get there.
ball,
Just
no
rolled
strike.
over it. Got the ground ball.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Safe at second with a stolen base. That's
That's a
inside. Runner at second,
1 ball,
2 down.
1 strike.
Here at the top of the 9th.
That's the ball. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Terang makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom 9, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That one down the line, and foul ball. Outside low, and 1-1. Hit in the air, center field, Rafaela. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good
Now
when you can
batting,
win the
the first
at-bat
baseman,
after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a Dino of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate, body. Darling, if you know up. You cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy.
All right, ready to get underway. Digging in, Jarren Duran. Swing and a foul out of play. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's Alex Bregman. Evaldi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carter under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Wyatt Langford
puts it in the air out towards left center. Rafaela sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one for strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That one missing inside.
1 and 2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Casas, in his third season, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Simeon, toss over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Up with it. Fires to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No, that's a foul ball.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Burger. Check swing, called strike. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2. Got him swinging. Here's Josh Young. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the veteran DH, Jock Peterson. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back at Globe Life Field, Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Evaldi back to work. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Off the mark there.
One ball.
Going to count 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carter makes the grab. 1 away. And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Cedar Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran makes the grab. 1 down. Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Way high. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And that one is inside. Left field, Duran turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rafaela sizes this one up, makes the grab. Out of the fourth, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Carter has a beat on it, and there's 1 away. Here's Alex Bregman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. And misses inside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're all square. It's 1-1. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 so far. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Out to center. Carter in position. And that'll do it. And we're back. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Wyatt Langford, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Garcia at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is in for a strike. Langford stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes the catch for the second out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. There's a swing and a miss.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back in Arlington, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Towards first. The tag, and he's out. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Wong.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
On the ground, 2 ball. Young tossed to first, and Story is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. David Hamilton digs in now. In the air to left, down the line. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Young.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Jack Peterson stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swings and misses. Tosses to first, and Peterson retired. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. That one misses. Ball 1. Carter, 22 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. And the next pitch is way outside. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it's out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Jonah Heim will hit next. And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Look out! And it hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Simeon in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Heim off of first with 2 away. That misses. 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now a relay to third, in safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
Josh Winkowski gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Seager up for the third time here, watches that one miss. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Seager swings, rips one to right. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela. High fly ball lifted into year right field. Squeezes it, and a quick out number 1. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Both 2 in this one.
Duran.
Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Carter nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. Here we go, bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. They say who went. Winkowski. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. In the air, center field. Rafaela settles under this one, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
And that is out of play. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Here's a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. Outside low, 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Arlington. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. Now he steps off. Eovaldi back to work. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just off the inside edge. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Tristan Casas, the next. To hit.
Tristan Casas. Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 41, Kobe Miller.
And a swing and a miss. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Man at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. This to center field. Carter tracks it down for the out. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. 1 for 2.
Wong
misses off the plate, and it's 1-0.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. And that one upstairs. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. And now Jack Peterson. Double play ball to second. Whips it to Casas. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Slings to first in time. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Justin Wilson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rafaela sizing this one up, brings it in, and the inning is over. Well, 1-run game. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. Got him. Nice play.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Whips it across. That's it out. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one the other way. Seager tosses across the first. That's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Wilson in his 13th season, 37 years young. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Simeon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Line drive. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. There's the strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two on, one out.
1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. It's 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Brennan Bernardino. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. That's the third out. Inning over. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here at 3. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. The 1-1 is fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Rafael Devers up to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
The pitch. That missed inside. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Milner is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind.
Just about set to go. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
One strike.
And downstairs. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. And an easy out to start the game. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bregman over at first with one away. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that's outside. Outside corner, got him looking. Now batting Tristan Casas. Ground ball left side. Over to Edman, and that is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and getting to start, Walker Buehler.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Leading up,
here's Mookie Betts.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
And that one in the air center field. Rafaela on the move. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That clips the corner.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
High fly ball out to left field. Durant under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freeman.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Out number 3. Back here in L.A., top of the second. Here's Trevor Story. Ohtani back to work. Right through there for a strike. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the second, and here is Tommy Edman. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Gets under it and pops it up. Bregman is under it, and there's 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
In the air, left side. Durant right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
That exists.
Will Smith to the plate.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Oh, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Two down, nobody on. That one way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. Out there to center. Betts is on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Connor Wong now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Betts makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here comes Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than...
That one is absolutely belted. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That's out to center field. Rafaela. And it's caught for the out. The throw into second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. And 2 away now. Here's Mookie Betts now. Flying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Mookie Betts.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base hit. Duran quickly gets it back in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
That'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch not close. Right side, Hamilton throws to first in time, and they get Ohtani for the out. Inning over. And we're back. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. First pitch misses.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A massive home run. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. On the ground right side. To first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Your Story now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Hernandez snags it for the second out. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Cedar Rafaela. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground to third. Over to Edman. And that is that.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to
Bottom four, Freddie Freeman will come up.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Very humble guy.
Freeman.
You know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's. You know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Makes the grab, one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Line out his first time.
Tommy Edman.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's two away. The batter now will be Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Edman leads off first with two down to the inning. Off the mark there, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Edman to score. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Max Muncy at the dish and delivers outside. Runner at second, two down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game. He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. Ohtani back to work. And that one fouled off. Hamilton measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
There's a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So digging in, Jaron Duran, 1 for 2.
Duran.
And that one sliced foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Alex Bregman. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that's the first down in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line drive, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Betts up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's too low. And now 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that misses. And it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That swings, deep drive, left field. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great...
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2. A 2-run double.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a foul straight back. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. And that one cutting but missing down low. That one just misses the outside corner. And it's 2-2. And that's down and away.
3-2.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Garrett Whitlock.
Number 22.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get set.
Story to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now a long throw home. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Right down to shoot. 0-1. Next offering is outside. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble.
Makes the catch, inning over.
Yeah, grab a partner.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Devers now. Oh, great stop. The tag, and he's out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Casas. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now
Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Off balance speed. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back here in L.A., here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter now, Michael Conforto. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
To the right side. There's one. Not in time. He's safe. So up next, Andy Pajes. Swing and a foul out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Got him looking. 2 gone. Here's Mookie to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And Mookie takes. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, new inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the catch. 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Check swing, but he went too far.
No ball.
Strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike three. Shohei gets the K. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox.
David.
If there's nobody on in
Hamilton.
front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that's in there for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball one there.
Strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that one cutting but missing down low. And another ball. Tapped softly on the ground. Hamilton on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP
Freeman.
to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
The other way, and a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving
Now
that pitch the
second
other way
baseman,
on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball one. 1-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field, Duran. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. Greg Weiser takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game,
Number
so they're looking for
57.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the story, and that is the inning. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor.
The Red Sox in striking
Wong.
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ohtani back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Jarren Duran late with the swing there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And he swings through that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Now it's Devers
Now
at the
batting,
plate.
the designated
He's already
hitter,
homered in this
Rafael
game.
Devers.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan
The first
Casas.
baseman, Tristan Casas.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rafaela makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Rips 1 to right and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Rips 1 to left. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Conforto, the next to hit, takes outside. And a foul ball. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. And that one is in for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Ground ball could be 2. Throw to first in time. Here's Mookie now.
Batting. Shortstop, Mookie.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
On the ground to third. Bregman to first. And Betts is set down. That ends the frame.
I ain't nobody picky, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If you tell me don't leave.
We go to the 9th. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story.
Pinch hitter coming on, Romy Gonzalez.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Ryden.
Chopped left side. Muncy sends it across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Abreu checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Struck him out swinging. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And it's fouled away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life, had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. Yeah.
Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Boston Red Sox.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one not close. And this one is off and running. Lindor swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
On the ground, right side. Casas steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Juan Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. In the dirt, 3-2 now. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0. Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the dirt, blocked. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Alonso, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Rolled to short, could be 2. Fires to first in time.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Mark Vientos stands in now and watches strike one. Off the plate and 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Struck him out looking. Back in Boston, today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs. Ball 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
3-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
He goes down looking. Here's Rafael Devers. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Alex Bregman. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He leaves the yard to right. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. Siri sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That's a strike. 0-2 now. Broken bat, and it's popped up.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside corner. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball, and that's what allowed him to spray it out there and find a hole somewhere.
And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Brett Beatty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
The catcher,
and here's 13, the catcher, Luis Torrens. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Late swing, fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Winker on second. Baden at first. One gone. Just off the inside corner. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Francisco Lindor. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Winker. The throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
0-1.
Righty delivers. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Casas pulls that one down, and that's the 3rd out. Back inside Fenway Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Romy Gonzalez. Senga back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. Now at the plate, David Hamilton. Late swing, foul to the left. Hamilton in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Squirts away a little bit. Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first.
That's an out.
In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Jesse Winker. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that skips in the dirt. Hit in the air left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Fly ball down the line. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
No.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That misses, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here is Devers. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Boston. Start of the 4th, and now it's Jose Siri. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now here is Brett Beatty. Runner at first with no outs here. Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Luis Torrens. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And that is out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Cut on and missed, and it's It's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore.
Back here in Boston,
Leading off,
now the third baseman, Alex
Sox,
Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
With the shift on, hits right into it. Vientos whips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is inside ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. Houck back to work. Soto, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. That one way outside, now 2-0. There's the swing and a miss.
2-1.
And that is in for a strike. 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Man at first, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Popped up right side. Hamilton sizing this one up. And there's one down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one to first. And that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And the runner holds.
Now back, the third baseman, Mark.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu makes the play, and that'll do it.
Yeah, I do. I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
Back now at Fenway. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's one down. Next to hit,
Now
Connor Wong.
Catcher, Connor. 1.
First pitch misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lindor throws to first in time. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Hamilton
swings through that. Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Pitches in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Half of inning number 6. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
1-2.
And ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Whips it to Casas, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back in Boston, and now it's going to be Don Rafaela.
Now pitching for New York, number 38, Tyler.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Boots it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. It's Rafael Devers in the box.
Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The Red Sox trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
No.
Just missing there. Now 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's a ball.
No.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. At the plate, Luis Torrens. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty.
Now
Here's Juan Soto.
Right
He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
2 outs. Outside.
Full count.
Fly ball center field. Rafaela on his way over. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, here's Alex Bregman.
The Red Sox, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And there's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. And that just misses. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Foul ball there. 1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The Mets holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball still 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
The shortstop
1-1.
takes the ball. That's inside. That one the other way. Baden throws to first. Out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 8th. And the batter now, Pete Alonso. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slate.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 63.
He swings and fouls one off. Slate, a 6'4" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one misses. Ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's outside. That's down and in. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. And now Brandon Nimmo 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball is outside. That's in there. 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Upstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Jesse Winker digs in now. 1 for 3. That is upstairs for ball 1.
1 ball.
Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. Caught him looking for the K. Back inside Fenway Park. Bottom of the inning. Joe stepping in for Boston. Wilyer Abreu. McGill back to work. And there's 1 down. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
Right through there for a strike. The Mets trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
Second baseman, David Hamilton.
Inside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with
Now
2
back.
away.
A couple of singles back. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Jaron Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Not even close there. 1-1. Nimmo running hard to get it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Jose Siri. On the mound now, Josh Winkowski.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 25, Josh Winkowski.
Gets to it with a slide. The throw. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. Siri stands at second with no outs. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a ground ball. Hamilton gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now Luis Torrens. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
1 away with a runner at third here at the top of the 9th. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Devers.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now 2-1. Fought off foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one ripped. That's back. Boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. It's 4-2. Alex Bregman now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Casas will hit next. And that one ripped into right. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over
Now
that one. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept. His hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Making a move at first and on to run for the Red Sox. Trevor Story. Now here is Romy Gonzalez.
No, inside.
Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing.
Lindor, the flip to second, double play, cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. La mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos. Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio, lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza, no me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga, soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el edit, mi foto tiene fija, la baby en los números se fija, los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un poster, todas se me riman, mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next.
Your Boston Red Sox.
Ready to go now. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Strike one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, Fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Out.
He's out.
2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs. Base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wong down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Boston, and on the hill in this one, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Alex Bregman. Late on that fastball. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Outside, ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Fitz back to work. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Harris measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings over the top of that one. Wong collects, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's the tag, and he's out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Rafael Devers. That one not close. 1-0. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Time. Hit by pitch. Take your base.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And the first offering is not close. Devers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. That one in there across the letters. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Second inning here, no score. That one inside, and that is ball 1. In the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is David Hamilton. That one missed. No strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then
fans another, and that's 3. Back in Boston, and now Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Wong down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial guard. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the drama. The lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Devers now.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. And
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And he deals. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Alex Bregman. There's the strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Casas. Late on that fastball. Durant stands at second with 2 gone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Wong on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throw to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. And here is Kyle Manzardo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They say you win.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second. Here's Trevor Story now. Williams back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Williams, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That's to third. Fair ball.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Connor.
Now the catcher
Wong.
up to hit, Connor Wong. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
0-1's the count. Hey!
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss down on strike. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the second. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. There's a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike. Yep, that ball went out.
Outside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
In the dirt, but kept close. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Fastball is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that's down and away. Got him swinging.
Batting 8th, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses, 2 balls, no strikes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rafaela on the move, and that will end the inning. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first, and he held up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now batting Jarren Duran. And that's through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time up. And Devers hits that one. Kwan makes the play, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here's Brian Rocchio. That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan, in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Rocchio aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but
there goes the runner. Bunt attempt misses. So now the DH spot, Kyle Manzardo, flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just
outside,
missed. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Ouch.
Time out. That ball got him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Just missed.
Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down looking. Here's Story now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And Gary Simmons punches him out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas.
Alabama's got a sweet southern charm. Jersey girls will teach y'all a good lesson. Long hair, rock and roll guys like me.
Josh Winkowski comes on now.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Will Brennan digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Backed off the plate that time. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. His first at bat was a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 strikes the count.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Williams back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there, strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Thomas makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And a swing and a miss there. Winkowski in his 3rd season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now it's going to be Brian Rocchio. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And
One
downstairs.
ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Rocchio leads off first with 1 away. Tap foul at the plate.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
It's 0-1. And
One
ball
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here in Cleveland, top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Off the plate inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box. It really looks like he's
runner on the go. Brings it in. Throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next is switch hitting first baseman.
Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number 57, Greg Weissert.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas now. A strikeout and a walk. Slides, but it gets by him.
Wastes no time there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Brennan at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher. And
threw it by him. A swing and a miss. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That pitch is
pretty
out.
easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2-2 now.
That one hammered left field. Kwan makes the grab, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a good eye there.
Inside.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Taylor. Swing and a foul out of play.